Hello. If you do not know me, my name is Ella Piper. Usually I am singing because you all know that I am no beauty guru. But I love to do makeup and hair, and I just do it on my fun time. As you can see, my hair is kind of gross looking. I got out of practice because I'm also a swimmer, which is great for when you do makeup, you know. Kidding. So today I'm actually going to show you my usual daily makeup routine, and my face was actually just starting to look good, and now it looks like trash. So I guess we'll learn to look okay. So I'm going to use the Fit Me by Maybelline foundation. It's the matte and poreless one, and I'm going to use it in the shade 125 Nude Beige, which is my favorite one. I don't know if you can see it because my reflection of my light, but you know, it's okay. And it doesn't really have a pump, so I'm probably just going to, add globs of it on. I'm debating, okay, so I'm going to do half of my face with a beauty blender and the other half with actually this new brush I got. It's a foundation brush, and it's like a knockoff brand, it still works pretty good, but it's pretty flimsy. That's the only fault about it. I think it works pretty good, and so I'm going to take my foundation. I've been using this one. I don't know if it's too dark because I'm not a beauty guru, so please do not judge me. I'm trying. So I just like to add, since I'm not a beauty person, I like to add a ton all over my face, and just hope it works. So, like I said, I will use the beauty blender, and I'll use this one because it's not as gross looking. I'm not going to get it wet today just because I don't really want to. But these ones are, I don't even know the brand, but they're pretty squishy when you get them wet. So, I try not to get it wet as much. Okay, that might not look like my shade, but usually it blends in pretty well. I like it when it blends in. My face is also really red because I just did a face mask, and this face mask is amazing. It's the best face mask I've ever done. And you won't hear me say that often because I usually hate face masks. But it is one of the new Clean and Clear ones. And it's one that is supposed to help with breakouts, which I really needed because I have been having issues with my skin since I started school again. I hate school. It ruins my skin. I could look good, but I don't. Anyway, so I think it blends in fine. It has a pretty nice coverage too. I mean, it's okay. Okay, so for this brush, it's so gentle. I like to hold it like this just because how flimsy it is. And I want you to know that if you ever get these, you can buy them at Walmart, which they're pretty cheap for this nice, it works pretty nice at blending the makeup out. Okay, we all know that we make weird faces when I do makeup. I'm sorry if I upset you by just doing that. But anyway, so it gets a pretty nice coverage. Because it just makes my skin, I think I look good, but I'm not a beauty guru, so I wouldn't know. Make sure it's blended in. And these brushes actually get into the sides pretty well. You'd be impressed. Okay, so I also have been watching a lot of beauty videos just because I do not want to fail. But I already did because I forgot to swing in, but it's okay because I usually do. I also prefer not to use it, but if you like primers, I have this Maybelline. It's one of the sticks. It's pretty nice. Okay, you can kind of see it a little bit better. But this is in 120. I mean, sometimes it feels like it's too dark, so I don't use it that often just because of that, but it's nice when I use it, so. Next, we have our, okay, you may think I'm crazy, but this is Maybelline New York, and it is in the shade Light. I don't know if this is too dark, so like I said, please do not judge me. I'm trying really hard to impress you. say it's too dark for my skin, but if I just like do it with my normal skin, I think it's too dark in general. So yeah. So I'm not going to put it up here because I don't want buildup, but I will put it on my chin. And I think I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender throughout. And I have different ones. This one looks a little dirty, so I'm sorry if you don't like that. I'm okay with dirty Beauty Blenders on my face because I know what they're used for. Like, I know what I'm using it for, so it's not like I'm putting a random one that I found in my drawer on my face. I actually have them in this cute little bag that I got all my brushes right now, just because. Yeah, I'm literally using a lot of the Maybelline New York products, so I am not sponsored. I do not get paid for my job, even though I wear a lot of their products in most of the videos I post singing. I'm impressed. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I recommend you subscribe because I can be fun at times, and I may annoy you at times, but I try really hard to be good at the things I do. I'm just going to use this brush and kind of pack it under my eyes just because I don't want it to crease at all. And I don't know if it does crease, but just in case. And what I just used was the Maybelline powder. Their Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade Light. So, yeah. Try not to get that on my hands because, yeah. I also don't know if this powder is too, like, dark. I don't know shades, so if you want to help me, please do. I need help. Or shade matching. Yeah. Not gonna finish that. I want to also mention something. If you watched my last video, called, like, the one about my life, if you watched that one, most of the stories are true. And, if you know me, you know I can be a happy person. I just have had tough days, I guess I would call them. But I'm getting through them. And I'm actually better now, surprisingly. I got myself help, so if you ever need help or anything, you can always contact me. Like, I'm here if you need me. Just feel free if you're having mental issues or anything, because I've had a lot of mental issues with my life, and I've tried to commit suicide twice, and one of them is closer to now. But I'm starting to learn that people really care about me and love me, and it's not worth it doing it. I want you to know that, because it's really not. Okay, anyway, let's get back with my video. So I have this Ulta Beauty. It's a tinted eye primer. I'm just going to kind of get it close enough. No, I'm so tempted to just like, okay. I don't think you can see that, but it's an Ulta Beauty tinted eye primer. And it's a satin blush color. So I learned that a little bit of this goes like a long way. So I usually use my fingers, but I use a brush, and this is the e.l.f. brush, and I do not know the number or anything, but it's their eyeshadow brush. So yeah, like a little bit goes a long way. I probably use both. Okay, I'm gonna use that all for both of my sides. I know I look crazy right now. I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of spread it out, kind of even it out on both sides, and I usually take my finger and just do it, add on a little bit extra. I feel like most of the products I have, like the makeup I use, are the same brand, so sorry about that. Okay, anyway, so I usually have it on, and then since I have been watching a lot of makeup tutorials, whatever that word is, I'm going to actually use my brush from my Profusion Glam Face Kit. It comes with a eyebrow brush on the end. I'm going to use the brush on it, and I'm going to go into this palette. I think it's the e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, and Face palette. You can't even see it, but on it, it's a really pretty palette. I'm like in love with it. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go into this color right here and use it. And I'm just gonna tap it off a little bit, and we're just gonna take it into here and kind of get it in the crease a little bit, just because. I learned that you want to get a transition color, and if you are like into watching beauty gurus, I watch Laura Lee, I watch a lot of people. I mean, sometimes I watch James Charles. I haven't really watched him in a while just because I haven't really been watching a lot of things. Been trying to focus on my mental health. So that is part of the reason I haven't been posting in a while, and I'm really sorry. I'm also sorry if you don't like this video. I would just click out of it now. Or whenever you clicked out of it. Anyway, so I do that transition color. I think I look fine. Like, I don't know why people don't like how I look. People judge me so much. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna kind of spice it up on the different eyeshadows I use, just because I can't use all the same eyeshadows. And I kind of want to use some bright colors. I don't know if these will stick much, but I'm gonna try to get them. And I probably will add a little bit more eyeshadow tint, like on my lid, and just kind of try to pack them onto it. Just because I feel like that's been working best for me. But I'm trying to make it blend in with my outfit. So I have this eyeshadow palette. It has pretty colors in it. If I can open it. Has some really pretty colors in it. You can tell it's been used. It has a lot of fallout. That's the only downside to it, but it's actually a really nice product. I'm going to use the golden shadow from it. And first I'm going to take some of my eyeshadow. By the way, these eyeshadows are from the Color Workshop. The ones I'm using right now. Okay. So I'm actually going to get my mirror out that I've been using because I don't want to mess up too bad. Okay, we're going to add it on both sides, and it won't really matter if you add it ahead of time, just because it's not like it's going to stick too bad. Okay, next we're going to dip into that gold color right here. We're going to dip into that gold color, and I'm just going to try to stick it to that spot that I just put all of the stuff on. And it sticks pretty well, which I'm really impressed with this eyeshadow, because usually it's pretty fallouty and doesn't do that for some reason. Like, even if I did that, usually it doesn't. So usually I have to leave, like, I have powder still under my eyes. I don't think you can see it as well. I probably look better with that powder on. But anyway, so I do that part. And I like to blend colors. I'm thinking I'll do blue on the outside because I'm going crazy today, okay? I'm gonna do some wild colors. So I'm gonna get some more of this eyeshadow primer. Okay, we're just gonna wipe this off a little bit because I don't want a lot. Okay, and we're just gonna add some more to my outside, like to the lid. I'm sorry if I'm covering it. I don't even realize I do it sometimes. Okay, and we're gonna use that same palette, and we're gonna use this blue color right here. It's also a really pretty color. Like, I'm in love with this color. Also, if you're using this palette, like, ever, I prefer you don't tap, like, I don't prefer. I recommend you don't tap it off, because then, like, the color will come off and you won't get anything. Because, like I said, it's very fallouty, and you just gotta pack it on. Okay, and so you wanna take your brush that you use and just kind of blend them in the middle and just make them meet up. Like, hey guys, we're gonna meet up. You know, kind of just make it meet up. And then I'm gonna take my fluffier brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find a color. Can you see this? Okay, we're gonna try to take a color that is similar to the color I just used. Sorry, that's my dog. Okay, so I'm gonna go on this other palette I showed you. And I'm going to use this kind of bluer color right here. And we're just going to do that, and we're going to actually tap this off because it's fine if you tap it off. And I'm just going to take that and kind of put it in my crease up here to kind of warm up. I don't even know if you can see this, but I can see it. It just really kind of deepens it up a little bit. You can't even like really tell that it's blue, which is what I love about this. Okay, so I'm gonna say my eyes are done because I don't really think that you need much more than that. And I mean, this would be my regular one. Okay, so next we are going to do our eyebrows just because sometimes they're also very fallouty. First of all, I do not know how to do eyebrows. So I'm basically gonna zoom you in. We're just gonna trace my line, and I'm gonna make this part straight and just go down like, I'm gonna follow my brow, my normal brow. So please do not hate me on this. And I'm gonna use the Profusion Glam Face Palette. It comes with these things. You can tell this is well loved because I am darker haired. Like, my hair is naturally this dark. I did not dye my eyebrows. I may have dyed the ends of my hair because like I cut my hair and it grew out, but this is my natural hair color, so you're impressed. So what I like to do is I take this black eyeshadow and mix it with this darker color, and it just looks more my natural color. So I barely tap into that because it's super dark, but it's like super. Okay, and then I just take it and kind of flick it up right here just because I want it to look more natural. So that looks pretty natural because like you can barely tell the difference. I'm kind of sad that you can barely tell the difference, but you know, it's okay. I'm trying to go really light-handed with this because I don't want to make it look too bad. But if you're still watching this, I want you to comment pickle. Just because. Just do it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you back out not much. But we're going to wipe off this, and I'm just going to use my foundation brush and just kind of swipe it all off because it will just work better and get it off more. Okay, next, because we got to really hurry this up, we're going to use I have this Ulta Beauty palette, and it comes with these 3 colors in it. I'm going to use this warm tone. And I don't know if this is an eyeshadow, but you know, probably is. I've been using it just to bronze my face up a little bit. You won't even be able to tell that I bronzed it unless you see me in person. I actually look pretty good, I'd say. Next, we are going to do a blush, and we're going to use this Playful blush from the Profusion palette. That's just glare. And I'm barely going to tap it because, like I said, these are very pigmented colors, and we're just going to put it right there on your cheek and make it work. Okay, and I'm also going to use the highlight, but you can tell that's very low too, and I don't even know. We'll get a lot, okay? We're just going to take this on your cheekbone, and then we're going to take your finger, and I want you to rub it into your highlight and take it down the nose and on the front, just to kind of give you a cute looking nose. And then I'm going to add my lipstick, and then I'm going to do my mascara. Actually, I'll do mascara first. So I'm going to use this L'Oreal Paris, one of their really pretty ones. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to use the Better Than Sex mascara because that's my favorite all-time favorite. It gets you so, like, the best looking lashes. We might just have to stick with this because I have some practice tomorrow and I don't want this to come off in the water. And my lashes look okay, so they look there. Okay. That looks so dark on this side because okay, one second. Okay, so this is, I'm not going to do all of it today, but this is about it. Okay, so this is one of my favorite. Lips, and it is the Cocoa by Kylie Cosmetics. It's a really pretty container, and I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Gorg, but I don't know. Sometimes this is a little streaky, so you gotta be careful adding it on. But this is my final look. It may take me 20 minutes, and that's why I started early. So if you like it, please comment that you like it, because I need some love from comments, and like the video. Thank you.